Hey everybody, welcome to our final boss battle in Pokemon Omega Ruby. We are going to be facing our rival Wally, and he is more powerful than ever, and you might wonder why I am playing as a boy character, not a girl character right now. It's because I have traded our team to my Alpha Sapphire version. So I guess technically we're doing Alpha Sapphire boss battles, but it's the exact same fight as in Omega Ruby. But this Wally rematch at the higher levels is very hard to unlock, so figured this would be a good way to do it. Alright, Wally, bring it on one last time. Hoenn, please see how much my training has accomplished. This time my team is the best it can be. And this will be a very hard fight. We are a few levels lower than I think Wally's Pokemon are. And he has a much stronger team than the last time we fought him before the Pokemon League. But I'm also very confident in our team. I think we have a strong set of Pokemon and some good movesets and items, so it's going to be a very fun battle. Alright, so he leads with Roserade, a grass and poison type. Let's use Ice Beam, which should be super effective. Now Roserade might have extra sensory, which is super effective on Nidoking, but we are faster, so that's nice. And Petal Blizzard. Interesting, a grass type attack, and I believe a physical one, which is kind of weird because Roserade is really a special attacker. Not the move I would have chose. Let's use Sludge Wave, because it should still be enough to finish off Roserade with Stab and the Poison Barb. And that way if he tries to switch into something that would resist Ice, we could maybe catch him off guard. But he didn't, so Tempo has scored a win. And Simon has scored a level. Garchomp, okay. So Garchomp is very fast and very strong, being a pseudo-legendary. It's almost certainly going to use a ground attack. We could bring in Pidgeot. Let's go ahead and do that and save Tempo for later on, because I think we're just going to die to Earthquake anyway, so I could use Outrage, in which case we could be in trouble. If he's going to use a Dragon move, we should switch into Simon, but could also bring in Chestnut. You know what? Yeah, let's do Clever. Clever being flying type will be immune to Earthquake, whereas Chestnut being grass type would only resist it. And either way, we can't do super effective damage in return. Alright, now's our chance to Mega Evolve. Could use Earthquake. If he had used Outrage and we had survived it, or Dragon Claw, we could have used Mirror Move, I think. Should I go for Hyper Beam or Hurricane? Let's go for Hurricane. I'm not sure if we can actually survive an attack in retaliation, so maybe Hyper Beam would have been the way to go. But it's possible that neither one would have been a knockout, and at least Hurricane has that nice confusion chance. And we are faster, that's good. I wasn't sure because the speed is calculated before we Mega Evolve. And okay, it looks like either way would not have been a knockout. Hyper Beam certainly would have done more. Oh, and we survived, okay. So I guess it's a very good thing I did not use Hyper Beam then. And no reason to now. I am pleasantly surprised that Clever survived this, so good job, Clever. And down goes Garchomp. Alright, so it is technically 6-4 at this point, and Tempo gained a level. Oh, also I had I had the experience share on from when I was training up. I forgot to turn that off, but that's okay. Magnezone, a steel and electric type, which would normally be a very good choice, but we have Heat Wave for just such situations. And not quite a knockout. Mega Pidgeot is very powerful, but we do not get stabbed from Heat Wave. Alright, down goes Clever. So let's see. Let's bring in Thrasher, because Thrasher really didn't get too much screen time in the last battle. And I'd like to use at least most of our team one last time. Thrasher's been such a cool Pokemon to train. I love Dragon types in general, but he's a very unique one being Dragon and Rock type. And Fire Fang will be super effective against Magnezone. It looks like Wally doesn't have any full restores. So even though he's a higher level, at least he's not healing his Pokemon as well. And once again, lots of XP. And a Azumarill, a water and fairy type. Good choice there. So we can't use Outrage. We can switch into our own fairy type. We can switch back into our poison type, which could be good, but Nidoking is also weak to water. So, okay, let's think a second here. Crunch and Fire Fang are not very effective. Let's go with Stone Edge. That should be some good damage. And Azumarill is powerful with its huge power ability, but it is slow. Now Play Rough is a lot of damage. It's super effective, but we held on. Good job, Thrasher. And let's hope we can get another Stone Edge off and not miss. Alright, awesome. Very nicely done. So I think he only has, what, 2 Pokemon left? Lost count at this point, but we've definitely knocked out quite a few. Yeah, we had Roserade, Garchomp, Magnezone, and now Azumarill. So it's just Talonflame and, of course, Gallade left. So we could use Stone Edge, which is 4 times super effective. But I kind of want to use Outrage. Let's use Outrage. So I'm worried the Stone Edge will miss, and I think Outrage will be a knockout either way. Now, still being super effective. Oh, 3 HP! Good job, Thrasher. And that recoil might have been enough to make the difference between this being a knockout or not being a knockout. So that worked out very well. Steel Wing is super effective, but just not a high base power move. Now, we are locked into Outrage. I don't know if Gallade is faster or not. It's going to be close. And I think Mega Gallade also has base 80 speed. It just has a much higher attack stat. But we're about to find out. We are faster. Outrage is going to be a ton of damage from from Tyrantrum. Not quite a knockout though, and close combat will finish us off, but good job, Thrasher. Really tore some holes in their team. Yeah, so now Gallade has like almost no health left, and is lower defenses as well. So we could bring out any Pokemon we want to, but Tempo had some screen time earlier, and Jest and Finnick both got to really show off what they can do in the battle against Steven Stone. So let's bring out Sylveon or Simon one last time. And we are super effective with our Fairy type Hyper Voice. All we have to do is survive this Psycho Cut. Come on, Simon. Yes. And down goes Wally's best Pokemon. So that was a good fun battle. I like that. Didn't get to use our entire team, but between the last battle and this one we did, and it was a nice, fun, somewhat challenging battle. And another level for Finnick. Very nice. Sorry, Wally. Gah. He is definitely a formidable opponent, though. And also a very quiet one, so I guess that's about it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this series. These are 6 Pokemon that I've really loved training. I'm really sorry this series is over and there isn't more to do at this point. Also sorry they're all kind of knocked out right now. But we had 25 very fun battles, and yeah, definitely couldn't have asked for anything more. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you have, I also have not only a boss battle series of Pokemon Black and Pokemon White 2, I also have full Let's Plays of Pokemon Red, Pokemon Heart Gold, Alpha Sapphire, Brilliant Diamond, and I am currently working on one for Pokemon Black 2, which I'm sure will be at least partially up by the time you watch this. I also plan on doing more of these boss battle series, so if you like them and you want to be notified, you guys know what to do, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And stay tuned for, I think I'm going to be doing probably the boss battles in Pokemon Y next. So, one more goodbye from Tempo, Thrasher, Jest, Finnick, Simon, Clever, and myself. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all either in Let's Play Black 2 in Unova or in our next Pokemon Y boss battle series in Kalos. Thanks for watching. Take care.